Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness, the new hope, the Changeling game. Our game is gonna begin with Donna. For a couple days, Donna have been trying to do some work. She sent some letters, actions. She undertook some actions to meet with certain individual named the Countess Megan Skellig. The Countess Megan Skellig is an extremely busy individual, especially with attorney, but she is someone who does not reject to meet serious meetings. Did Donna stated why she wishes to meet?
I mean, if she's asked, of course she'll tell. Well, let me rephrase. If she's told that, it would be easier if she told. Because if she's asked, she'd have to lie.
So
Um,
personally, pardon, personally, the person that you actually trying to set this meeting is the seneschal, which is your relative.
yes.
Now he is not going to ask, but he's going to tell that like why, and when you lie, he will say, "Now I'm expecting the real reason."
You're the one who asked.
So, which did Donna shared the reason why she wishes to meet?
Yeah, she will.
Okay. Um, the Countess has a restaurant. Now, she is a bit famous because she owns a very high class, high society type of restaurant in Manhattan, known named as the Megans. And Donna will be invited to Megan's
Okay.
at Saturday, 11 a.m.
Um, okay, yeah. So this I what from what I know of this restaurant, it's the kind of place where you would need to dress nicely.
Yes, and Donna knows that she probably wouldn't be able to afford the eat at the restaurant. Like she would afford, but she would have hard time for the rest of her, month.
I was gonna say she's resources 3. She's pretty good.
She is good, but this restaurant is very, very expensive.
Um, well, that's fine. I mean, because all the worst, if it came down to the worst, all she has to do is not order any food.
Mm-hmm.
So, but she certainly would have clothes. You know, she has nicer type clothing that she can wear. So she'll put on a nice dress, still wearing flats. They're nice flats, but still flats. And she's definitely wearing like a sort of a slip underneath that nobody can see that has all the pockets
Okay.
because she is all about her pockets. And yeah, she will walk in there with Rowlet on her shoulder, which of course most people can't see, but he is there. When the time comes, yeah, she will walk into um, this restaurant and actually kind of look around for a second, see if she sees any changelings.
Yeah, you basically see that the person who is the person who welcomes everyone is a Bakken.
Like the maitre d kind of thing, the
Mm,
guy who seats people.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And
Well,
that person looks at Donna and says, welcome. How can I help you?"
I was thinking maybe I should get the most expensive meal you have, but actually, um, may I perchance speak with the lady? She's being careful because we're out in public.
Yeah, I presume you have a meeting with the lady. The he kind of looks and says, "I am sure your name is not Theodosia Shishik."
Well, only in certain societies. I prefer Donna.
Well, Miss Donna, please follow me. I will uh, lead the way.
She nods, um, and will follow.
This Magan is like most serious looking Magan, but
But he
he,
still played the puka game with her.
yeah, he did play the poker game with her, and then he leads the way towards upstairs, where the restaurant has this section for staff. People are running around. They're like slowly, one by one, uh, trying to give the best things that they can have for the people who came here to have, breakfast. There is a big door that leads to, the manager, and he knocks the door, opens the door, and waits for Donna to enter.
She'll follow.
He doesn't like enter. He only opens the door for Donna.
Ah, then she'll nod to him and say thank you, and turn to walk in.
He will close the door behind you, and you will see the Countess Megan inside in her normal human form. Even with her normal human form, she is extremely beautiful, very classy in the way she dresses. She has this like makeup that is like morning makeup, work makeup.
Yeah, yeah. Tone down.
Mm-hmm. Bit toned down, but like she wears, in the dreaming white dress that like in dreaming she's always ready.
Well, Donna, as soon as she walks in, because even though it's probably a very large office, it's still an office, which means it's not terribly big.
It's a big office, but yet again, like it's probably the biggest office that she has ever seen. But
Sure.
still, like the Megan likes her. It seems Megan does likes her freedom. But yeah, there was a sit, and the Countess Megan says, "Squire Donna, welcome. Please have a sit."
Yeah, before she could even do that, like as soon as she walks in, because I was assuming there wasn't going to be a long walk up to her desk or anything.
Mm-hmm.
So she was going to actually do the curtsy as soon as she walked in the door,
Okay.
um, because that is appropriate in this situation. And yeah, when she's told that, Donna will sort of will nod and will do as told.
Well, Lord Alexander talks a lot regarding you. We have met when you were not a squire in the told me that your uncle trove in my honor. I see you have come long way from that point.
Yes, it was a pleasure to meet you when my uncle introduced us. My apologies if he said you might have taken something I did the wrong way, and I apologize.
Well, I don't even remember what happened. But I presume you wish to talk to me regarding my husband.
Yes, I did tell the seneschal that. I I've had the privilege of meeting him recently. You probably knew.
I have seen you in our private quarters in the county of Freehold, yes. So I presume that you did meet him.
She nods. Well, it isn't, of course, the most common thing that happens. It was unexpected when I did. But
I please continue.
I've seen how he is. He's not well. You know that. What I was wondering is what has been done. I am sure you went through every method that you could think of I believe you and those who serve him would have done whatever they could for him. But I was wondering if maybe there was something you might have missed, if there's something that I could look into, or even just something to help in some way.
He, she actually smiles. It's a painful smile.
Yeah, Donna was trying really hard to be gentle about it, but she wasn't sure how to do it without just kind of saying what she meant. You know what I mean?
Squire Donna, I personally would like to thank you for your interest. My husband is a good man, but sometimes us noble has to pay prices for what happened. And we tried everything. That is the long story short.
Donna nods. Does not look happy at this answer, but nods. Because
The
she knows better than to question the Countess about this subject when she's offered a definite answer, you know?
mhm. the she says, Oracle of the Flaming Falcon, the Queen's Seer, and many others. I wish there was a way.
Have you. Well, two things. One is I heard a story, and I don't know the details of it, but somehow of a squire in Queens who saved his wife's life with some sort of healing thing.
Squire Oaken ap Fiona has healed his wife with the second ashes of the phoenix.
Yes. Have you have you all tried that?
No, but we know that it would not work.
She looks puzzled by this, but doesn't really ask anything else there. Um, what she does do is she'll just be like, okay, how about have you looked into anything that would at least make his time better? That even if he's weakening, he can live it fully.
Roll me perception empathy.
She's done her best to say, I want to make his, she's done her best not to say, I want to make his best days as good as I can. You know, like she doesn't want to say that out loud. She's trying to be
Mm-hmm.
political about this. Um, okay, so I need to get to Changeling, I'm imagining. You said perception empathy, right?
Yes.
Um, if perception specialty keen
Keen
sight it
eye. Yes,
applies.
it does.
All right, then I got 3.
You're not in a changing dice roller.
I'm not. That's what I clicked on. I did click on it. I swear to you, I did.
You're in the changeling misc.
Oh well, is that okay for now? And then I'll
Yes,
switch over.
it's fine. It's
Okay. I thought I saw Changeling. I was like, huh? Okay.
fine. You have
I'm in
three
there now.
successes.
Yes.
The countess is being kind because she is like a very nice individual, But from the moment that the conversation started, the countess is having the attitude of like this is like you're kind of overstepping yourself.
Hmm.
And when you say like you did this, and she answered once, and then when you ask again, like can you did you try this? She says, as I have mentioned, we tried everything.
Well, see, there's a difference in Donna's mind. There's a difference between trying to save his life and trying to make things easier, even though you can't save him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what she was trying. She was. That's why she asked separate questions. If she doesn't see it the same way, then. But either way, she did ask the question, so she can respond as she wishes. Donna's question was asked.
Yeah, she says everything is done. It can be done. But I thank you for your interest.
She nods. Okay. Thank you for your time. I just wanted to make sure. He's a good man, like you said.
She smiles and says, thank you. Donna's phone starts to ring.
Yeah, Donna will ignore that because she's with the Countess right now. And but she will look up at her and she'll actually hit the button so it's silent,
Mm-hmm. It's
and
Maven.
that's fine. But Maven will understand the fact that she's in with the Countess. Um, so what she will do is look to the Countess and say, "That was really all I wanted to ask about. I was hoping to help. That's all. So
Thank
I
you.
won't take any more of your time."
Thank you a lot. The tourney is a huge, huge thing for us at the moment that we are trying our best to find a lot of places for our people. There's many individuals who has arrived, and the queen has invited the prodigals, as you know.
Well, I mean, I certainly had no idea, except that I may or may not have went with my dame.
Yes, the dame that who serves me informed me that you were there.
That is a good thing she did, ma'am. She smiles.
Yes, I do think so as well. It was a pleasure to see you again, and I hope the next time I see you, you will be a dame.
Donna doesn't really say anything to that because she's not really quite sure what to say. What she will do is take the dismissal. She will stand up and offer her a little bit of a sad smile because this didn't really do much, but she hit it's Donna. She has to try. And she'll, do another curtsy and she'll just say, again, thank you for your time. And assuming that all goes well, she will turn to leave.
You leave, and your phone is still ringing.
Yeah, that's fine. When she's outside, that's fine then. She'll hit the she'll hit the answer button. Hello?
The Maven, it's Maven. Where are you?
Well, I was just with High King David, but no, actually I was speaking with the Countess.
Oh, you're in Megan's. You can afford Megan's. I'm surprised.
Oh, I
Uh,
didn't purchase anything.
the we are at the county. I am at the county freehold, expecting you as soon as possible, as in now.
Do I have time to change out of this? This
No,
isn't my favorite thing.
no.
Okay. On my
It's
way,
urgent.
ma'am. Yeah, she said, on my way, ma'am.
She closes the phone and expects Donna, expecting Donna in front of the freehold.
Well, that is where she's going to go. Um, she's not a big fan of whatever this all is in her nicest dress and flats, but okay. Um, it's just not the best fighting gear if it turns into fighting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. So she will kind of ruffle Hedwig's feathers for a second because she just like doesn't like him to feel like he's being ignored. And then, so basically, she rubs her hand over his feathers and looks like she's rubbing the air or something weird.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't care though, and she will kind of wave to the boggin as she leaves.
The boggin waves as well. Then you move towards the county freehold. The New York is the New York. There's a bunch of changelings. When you arrive, though, you see the dame Maven,
Yeah, she would have flown because it's the quickest way.
hmm and you see a boggin.
Yeah, Donna will walk up and will do the obligatory curtsy in her nice dress.
Squire Donna, welcome.
Thank you. How are you today?
I am quite fine. Uh, I would like you to meet my friend, Sir Jason. Sir Jason Wide-Eye Lunid.
Yeah, Donna will give him a little curtsy too. She's already done one curtsy, but well, what the hell? Why not another? And she'll say, "Pleasure to meet you, sir."
Well, pleasure to meet you too. Uh, Dame Maven just says, well, we are going inside and you're coming with us. There's a meeting that we need to attend.
Is there anything I should know before we go?
I think you don't need to know everything.
She just nods. Okay, I just thought I would ask.
They go into the county freehold, and you were in the county freehold. In the past, you know the dungeons. You see the guards who bears the mark of House Lunid stands there. When you, Maven, and him when you, Maven, and the other guy comes there, he nods and then he moves towards the light. There is this like stone, like a that has this like weird light around it, and it's like in the old times they put like torches to the walls.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a torch, but that there's no fire. There's only a stone.
Okay.
The stone is like keep lighting around, and like he puts the puts a hand on the torch, and then like it seems there's a mechanism there as he like puts the torch towards the right, and there's a hole opens in the row with the dungeons.
Tell me it opens like the wall to Diagon Alley.
I don't know how the diagonally
Oh,
is,
it's so
but
awesome. I'll dig it out for you later. That's
okay.
fine. The door slides open.
The door slides open, and the guard waits, and the maven says, "Please follow me."
She does.
You go, and the wall slides behind you. You find yourself in a secret hole where there is a table. Table is white, and you see it's the shape of the moon.
Like a crescent moon?
Yes.
That doesn't look at all like Lwod.
The in the beginning of the other side sits the count, then the people that you met, the Rose and the Tristan.
There is more curtsying.
The a troll you never seen before. The issue you saw once at House Derwan, but she introduces herself. She introduced herself as just an issue.
Okay.
They all standing up. They take their places, and like you see this. Not this. Sorry, this lady's chest. Like the moon there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the how like that's how the table is, and they are like sitting outside of the table, outside of the moon.
Okay.
The count is like sitting at the one side, and like every one of them are sitting there, and like you are expected to sit at the last.
At the end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, she does the appropriate curtsies, like I said, and then, yeah, she'll sit where she's told. That's fine.
Okay. They all get up, and then like when you sit, they sit as well. There is this like silence in the room. Just a second, my door ring. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Sometimes in Turkey, there's this joke that someone like presses your buzzer and then they fuck off.
Oh, it's not just turkey.
Okay.
It's just considered a prank here, really.
The the count says the history is not a flat thing, like a piece of a paper that one reads and in doing so understands. History is more like a sculpture, one who sees a single side only may come away with a completely different understanding than one who viewed it from another perspective. The all is subjective. It is important to keep this in mind when reading any account of history, including this one. In the golden age of legends, the world was new and the dreams was fresh. The Fae lived at the time was akin to gods in songs and story, interacting with mortals, living their lives at their own, with rules of no mortal could fathom. Of all the Elena's children, it was believed the eldest son was the Allele, who would succeed. He was certainly seeking to task a strong boy with the raven black hair and dark brooding eyes. But the youngest daughter, Ilunid, she was different, fair skinned like the mother. Every day the girl read about the lore. The girl was not a fighter. The girl was not a warrior, nor a leader. As she blossomed to adulthood, the only few noticed. She remained quiet and studious. The little look at the note, like a little took to note the girl who lived in the shadows of his brother. So the Allele become the king among the Fae. His skill with blade was exceeded only by his skills with blade exceeded only by his way with words. Many distrusted him. He overcome many things thanks to the Allele's younger sister, Lady Ilunid, acted as a seneschal in his absence when he was absent. It was the Ilunid who said that we should prepare for the coming storm. It was Ilunid who said the things needs to be done, even if you like it or not. We left the world, but we came back. We made mistakes, but we also put light to this world. Under the sheet, we all follow the laws of light and shadow. Every Ilunid knows. We taught you these laws. We showed you that the truth is a jewel with many faces. We taught you that the no sane person could be seelie or unseelie. We taught you that the seeking knowledge through sorcery is dangerous. We of the members of House Ilunid, respect the Puka. We realize that they possess an odd ability that they can gain the truth out of a person's soul through sheer presence. We realize that their potential is limitless.
Donna likes those words.
This is the house of Countess Anne. This is the house of the High Queen Feralith. This is the house of the King Males of Willows. This is the house of Sir Davis Rothman, Dame Josephine, Duke Moghrim, Dr. Thomas Legari, and High Lord Ariadne. This is the house of power, mystery, and above all, secrets. The issue and the troll gets up and says, Donna, uh, her name was, let's see, Theodosia Shizek, right? In the changeling name.
Her changeling name is that her full changeling name would be Aldona, which,
Okay.
but Theodosia is her mortal name.
Okay, Aldana Shizek is,
Yeah.
or Aldana, just Aldana.
Whichever, both.
Okay.
She goes by Aldona Shizek.
Okay. Aldana Shizek, do you promise to uphold the principles of our house and all that for which we stand? This two issue and troll get up and ask this question.
And she's still sitting?
Yes. If she can rise if she wants to.
Yeah. If this is what she thinks it is, it doesn't feel right to be sitting. So she will stand. Not that it makes a lot of difference in her case since she's so small. But she will stand and she'll say, I do so promise.
They sit down and then Maven and the Bargain gets up. And to never share our secrets, nor divulge in the true nature of our work. Do you promise?
By the way, these are questions. Does she since this is involving like an oath and stuff?
Willpower.
Okay, yeah, because she would have had to do it before as well.
Yeah.
I just realized. So am I looking at 2 willpower or 1 for the scene?
It's fine. Just continue role play.
Okay. Yeah. She'll repeat. I do so promise.
They sit down, and the two Unseelie you met yesterday gets up and says, "And to do so until death, whatever the cost."
I do promise.
They sit down, and this time the Count gets up, and he says, "Today we pledge our loyalty to the Black and Silver. We grant our betters respect they have earned, and we will work to guide those youngster than I to the path of understanding and wisdom. Each day we will strive to learn more of the world and my own heart, to better enrich both Ilunid and myself. Above all, I pledge to House Ilunid myself as a vassal, and I hope I may serve with an honor and distinction."
Does it look like she needs to repeat this?
Yes.
Okay, because you just said he said a bunch of words, and I'm like, yeah. And she'll say, take a deep breath because this is kind of a big thing. Today I pledge my loyalty to the Black and Silver through my liege. I will grant my betters the respect they have earned and work to guide those younger than I to the path of understanding and wisdom. Each day I shall strive to learn more of the world and my own heart, to better enrich both Ilunid and myself. Above all, I pledge to House Ilunid myself as a vassal, and I hope I may serve with honor and distinction.
They stop. You feel the dream, and you take this oath. The dreaming around you accepts you as you feel close to these individuals more than you have ever been. All of them feels like your brothers. The the desk in front of you shines. The moon shines more. And the in the end the count says, "May the dreaming bless our path. Welcome to the family, Aldana Shijik, Squire of House Ilunid. Now goes by Squire Aldana Shijik, ni Ilunid."
Yeah, that's kind of a heavy feeling right there, when you suddenly have it, yeah, okay, I got this cool thing after my name, but it's more than that. It's just like, I don't know, responsibility setting in. And when her response to that, aside from that kind of, you I don't know, what would you call that kind of look? So just sort of a contemplative look, I guess. She will curtsy to him very deeply.
The troll is the first one to come near you to congratulate. "I am Leto of Galat. I serve to this house as I served for many years. Welcome, sister."
I have a boggin for a brother, but now I have a troll for another brother. This is kind of fun. As she kind of grins at him, trying to, because as she does, try to make a serious moment less serious.
The issue comes near her. "The first time we met, you were trying to find your Hedwig. I'm sorry I couldn't tell my true nature to you at the time. But I am Dame Alexandria, ni Ilunid. I hide in Manhattan to make sure our allies does not backstab us."
Sometimes, sometimes your someone's mission, someone's quest, it's their own to find. You didn't have to help me, and I got my head wig anyway.
The Boggin comes near her. "I am from Kingdom of Willows. I serve to the Duke Mogram. I came here for the tournament, but our count has invited us. It is a pleasure to call you a sister. I have heard about your accomplishments, Squire Donna."
You have?
"Yes."
I assume Maven was telling only the best things about me. Excuse me, she would have said Lady Maven.
Mhm. As Lady Maven always do.
It's a
He
pleasure
extends
to
a
meet you.
hand.
Yeah. She'll take his hand in whichever way he offers it, shaking it or
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, she'll shake his hand.
Maven comes near Donna. "I am proud of you, and I am proud to call you sister."
Does this mean I don't have to call you your title anymore, Dane? She kind of offers her a grin.
She doesn't respond, just extends a hand to shake it.
Donna will take that, but she's actually going to try to hug her if she'll allow it.
She allows it, like the hug is like, it's okay.
Yeah, because I mean, she knows her the best, and this, she's definitely helped her along this path.
The Unseelie 2 comes in. "We know we may be from different courts, sister, but we have seen how serious you are for our house. We have seen the extents that you can go. Therefore, we are proud of you. They both extend a hand.
She'll shake them each separately, I would assume.
Yeah?
Awkward to do both at the same time.
Yeah.
Besides, one of them is actually her kind of weird hand, so that would have been interesting anyway. But
Pardon?
one of them is her was her prosthetic, so that's weird anyway.
Huh.
She tries to shake with her right hand as much as she can.
In the end, the Count comes in and says, the dreaming may light your path. I am proud of you. The House Lunid is the house who rules this land at House Fiona. Your actions are important as it's there to make sure the betterment of the realm.
Thank you. I'd like to think that I'm trying.
Work with
Hopefully,
others and make sure the realm is safe. Protect the harmless, protect the weak, and defend those who wishes to harm them. And one day, maybe when I am in harm's way, you will save me too.
I would do everything I could to protect you.
He smiles, but you don't see it because of the mask.
Right, but that's okay. She just says it anyways.
Hmm.
She might have seen the way his eyes kind of turned up a little bit.
Yeah, let's have our seats and talk regarding the current actions of our houses.
She feels very much like she just joined a secret society.
The Everyone sits again, and the count gets up. Everyone continues to sit and says, "The count. We're all brothers and sisters here now. We all came to speak and to tell each other regarding the things we learned. I, Darren Skellig of House I Lunid, open this session. Is there anyone who wishes to speak?" It's the Baron who raises his hand. The Count sits and the Baron raises. The Kingdom of Grass is in the. I actually, he says, I brought ill news from the Kingdom of Grass. Our queen is in league with the Flaming Falcon more and more. The individual there is the how do I say this, as he says, intolerance towards the unseelie grows more, thanks to the Flaming Falcon's influence. It is worrying. We
You
may
see,
need our brothers and sisters to help us in the future. I wish to know what is the Flaming Falcon's current projects here, as they do many things here. And then he sits down.
Donna sort of looks around. Oh, see, I don't think she knows any specifics about what they're doing, other than that they seem to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she doesn't really, and I'm pretty sure he knows that already.
Hmm.
That's not that hard to figure out. So she just sort of sits there because she doesn't really have anything constructive to offer.
Maven rises and says, I know that they're trying to they build bridges in every barony here, and at the same time, I know that they're trying to control this tourney. They don't want the Unseelie to create problems in the tourney. I am close friend with Portios, the advisor in Manhattan. She sits back. Count raises his hand and gets up, and then he says, what are the views towards the Flaming Falcon? I wish to know how everyone sees them before we continue talking. And immediately the two Unseelie raises their hand.
Yeah, Donna will too, but it's a little bit after them.
Hmm. The first day looking like the Unseelie, both like the woman actually, Rose speaks and Rose says, I'm sure I can speak for me and my husband. We're not happy with the way that they try to make everyone see us the enemy. And then she sits back. And then everyone turns to Donna.
She'll stand. Every barony around here has one. That's been assigned to them as an advisor. My view on them is I would not say everything's all bad, but as a whole, there are a lot of them that don't look at the bigger picture and just their own wants and needs. And when I say their own, I don't mean they themselves, I mean the Flaming Falcons' plans. It's all just a grasp for power. And it's a grasp for power, and it is honestly, it's creating more rifts than it's helping. I would not include everybody, not every Flaming Falcon. I know of at least one exception, I believe, but as a whole, in general.
After she sits down,
Yeah, she said.
the Boggin raises his hand and says, I have to admit, while I do not like the certain things they do, with no disrespect to my Unseelie brethren, but they brought peace and order. There's House Beaumain is working very closely with them regarding the Tulane issue. And some of the things that they bring regarding the trade is actually helping. I talked with our friend Maven here. There were rumors that the Manhattan is doing something strange with the Goblin Town. And everyone looks at the Maven at that point, and Maven, after the boggin is done, she gets up. I am not very favored and look goodly by the Flaming Falcons thanks to my actions in Jersey. And while I can't say that I didn't, poke them back, I have to say that I agree with my boggin brother and disagree with my three brother and sister here. They have done many goods. After all, aren't we a house who cares about the solutions and not the way that we reach those solutions? She sits down. the issue gets up and says, I will have to say that the Sir Eoghan Longwalk is having trouble. He enjoys the unseelie, and he enjoys being cold. He enjoys his unseeliness. He's having trouble, and as a commoner issue, she says with a smile, he tells me a lot about how his hatred towards them. I think that the Squire Donna is right that they are actually breeding hatred towards them, and they're not helping to it. But at the same time, I have heard that they have made good actions. Hey, look at the troll, and troll is like, I don't give a shit, man. Like, give me a beast to slay. And
Um,
the count. Go on. You're gonna say something, I think.
she was just going to raise her hand to speak.
Everyone looks at Donna, and like the issue sits down.
Yeah, she'll stand. We are the House of Secrets, right? So, what that means to me is that if myself and my sister here, which sounds so weird to her in her head, um, both see these rifts, I would not create something that isn't there for you to see, but perhaps you all might want to take a little bit of a closer look within your own realms and see if you see what we see there. I'm fairly perceptive. I'm an owl. I see many things, and I like the dark. So before I will not dispute that perhaps they've done good things, but if good things are done in the spirit of evil or wrong, is that still okay?
The count raises his hand,
She sits. Yeah, she was done. That was all she was going to say anyway.
and he gets up. I think we should sit more and watch closely with our eyes. I can't tell you what to do in your own lands, my dear friend Rose and Taryn. But for the sake of the problems with the old one, we will have to work with the Flaming Falcon. Or I will work with the Flaming Falcon. My land needs prosperity, and I'm not gonna let Tallane or the Shadowcourt to brought Baelor back. With all due respect, I have to leave. Please, let's revel today as we have earned a sister, as this house is a family. You're all my guests here today. Have fun as best as you can, because we don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. As you all know, that is the biggest mystery in our lives. Everyone nods, and the Count slowly fucks off.
In the most distinguished way possible.
Yeah. Would you like to end the scene there?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you next time.